Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Wreckfest, going to be taking a look at the new cars, some of the new cars that have been added. We have got a Hearse and we have got a sweeper. The sweeper is a Granada, I think it was, and a Hearse is, well, a big Hearse. We're going to go racing with these. They've all been modified to B-class. Your upgrades are currently free on them. So we have got a selection of vehicles. Now, you could choose to upgrade them different ways. You could go for some armour. I've not really bothered with that. I've gone for let's try and make a quick car. We're just going to go do some racing, basically. We're going to see which one of these turns out to be the best as a B-class car. And we're going to do this in our normal fashion of actually, you know, race vaguely sensibly to an extent, and then things will probably go wrong, and then everything has a big crash afterwards. That's generally how it is when it comes to Wreckfest. Oh god, it's quite oversteery is the Hearse. Who would have thought? At the moment we have Ninetales leading the way. So we're going to do two races with one vehicle, and then we're going to swap, and then we're going to have two races representing the other side of this battle. At the moment, Ninetales is leading the way for the sweepers. However, Hearses are second, third, and fourth in this one. It's not the worst driving vehicle I've ever driven. It is quite oversteery, mind you. That is one of the things. Oh, and there's a big off for whoever that was. Was that Brazen has just got exploring into the scenery there. Massive off for Brazen. I don't quite know what caused that one, what upset Brazen's vehicle so much. We're going to give Glisker a little bit of a bop on the way through there. That's fine. We're going to try and get this transition correctly as we head onto the back straight. The Hearses are quick, it would seem. Well, barring Ninetales, who's just quick, full stop. The Hearses are doing quite well in this. None of the sweepers have actually really got anywhere close. Sadly for me, it's just a little bit of we're going to just cruise around on our own in a bit of no man's land here. Not quite what we were wanting. Can we look for a way past that blue and pink machine up ahead? Maybe. The Hearses do seem to be quite twitchy. So we saw Brazen get caught out by it. We've seen Glisker get caught out by it just then. Not completely, but enough to get into trouble. Do we have a look? Oh, that would be a crash, basically. If we went for that manoeuvre there, that would just be a big old crash. So let's not do that one if we can avoid it. Yeah, you have to really pick and choose your moment for a manoeuvre with these. They're not slow, I'll give them that much. And we have really pulled away from Danger Man, who is in position behind us in fourth place. We need there to be some sort of mistake, really, from the vehicle ahead. They're actually a little bit wobbly through that a tiny bit wobbly through that final corner. None of us have got an answer. Ninetales is completely buggered off in the front. None of us have an answer there. We're having a good old race over second place, though. Can I have a look up the inside here? There may be a little bit of leaning here as we get to the door. There is a smidge of leaning as we're side by side with Glisker now. We're inside and then we're outside. Down here, can I cut back underneath for the better exit? We do. It's going to put us the long way around these next couple of corners, though. We're still looking for a way I can get alongside. There's a purple car off in towards the fence. Ninetales takes victory. We wanted to go underneath. Didn't quite get what I wanted. We got a little bit of lag as well. Glisker did well to defend on that final lap. We threw everything at the back of that car. Oh, almost. I tried. I wanted to cut back underneath for the run to the finish line, but I just mistimed it and didn't get the nose back underneath. None of us had an answer. None of us had an answer for that. We had a very, very good battle in second. Hearses get second, third, and fourth. There was a sweep. The Hearse is looking like the faster option here, if I'm honest with you. Apart from Stevie's not had a good time. Something must have got on there to have ended up a lap down on a fairly short race. The Hearse is pretty quick. I wasn't quite expecting that one, if I'm perfectly honest with you. It was a very good battle, actually, over that second place as well. We kind of ran away a little bit. More spread out than I was expecting. However, as far as first races go, Stevie is sadly not going to be able to finish. Might have been a controller disconnect. Judging by the lack of damage suggests probably wasn't a big off somewhere. There we go. Race number one, and Hearse is looking strong. So, for our next race, we're sticking with the same vehicles, or the same, I guess, teams, if you will. We come to, I've forgotten the name of the circuit, but I like this one. It's a narrow, nasty, twisty circuit here. Ninetales actually got caught up on the outside there and ended up in a tyre bundle. The Hearses have again got away pretty well, although Gliska ended up in a tyre bundle that time around. There are a couple of sweepers battling away at the front. We are going to try and have a look to the inside. We might actually get past a whole host of vehicles here if we can get it stopped, which we do. And we sneak our way up into... That's a good pass, actually, for us. We've got 3 vehicles in one go. By the looks of it, Chris's truck ahead of us is heavily armoured. It's got bash bars on the back, on the side, so it's going to be a lot heavier than mine, but a lot stronger. Theoretically, it'll be slower, but it will survive a great many more hits. Now, we are running this on intense damage. I tend to run that just for the fun. Is it realistic? No, not really. But is it entertaining? Very much so, especially when you have bus racing and all that. But, I mean, yeah, for this, it's still quite good fun to drive with. We have a look around the outside there. Not quite going to work. We've got to worry for whenever Ninetales gets released from the traffic problems that went on at the start. We're going to have a go up the inside. A little bit of lag went on there as we rub doors, don't end up in the bridge. That's the last thing we want. We will fire past. Can I get it stopped? Only just. Into this final corner, we end up in the wall on the outside. Chris is going to defend. Oh, no, game. Why? Thanks, game. 10 out of 10 on the let's screw me over through no fault of my own. Yeah, that's some fun lag. You know, really critical breaking point, battling for the lead, and have the game lag and send you into a wall. God damn it, now I've got some work to be doing. And the sweeper looks difficult to drive, I have to say. So far, they have all looked like they've been in some sort of trouble. We're up the inside of Ninetales, probably a little bit ambitious, trying to make that pass stick there, although definitely worth a go. So far, the Hearse is at Ninetales going to end up in the wall. Oh! Ninetales bounced off of it. Might have got away with it had it not been for the fact that I was there to... I wasn't there too. I was alongside though, and we ended up collecting that. We're very deep in the hairpin. That's not what we want. Longbow's going to fight back on the inside. Now that's all very well and good, although we will get a quicker run on the exit there. Can we get turned through here? We can. That's a very poorly looking Ladosaurus on the inside. We're going to get alongside Clark here for another move in my favourite overtaking spot. Little bit of a slide, a little bit of a bop to the back of Clark's vehicle. We bounce. Clark is going to take the flying shortcuts. I've been put in that wall before from flying shortcuts. God damn it. We've lost our little roof rack bit. This has all gone a little bit wrong for me here so far. We've gone way too deep into turn 1 and actually had a bit of a half spin trying to rectify. I've got to be earlier on the brakes down there. I should be better than that. We're going to give... Oh, we might have given you a little bit of an unintended serve towards the wall there. The Hearse is quick. The Hearse, this was not the result we expected. We expected to see the sweeper be the better of the two cars and the Hearse to be the stronger. However, the Hearse is a good vehicle here. We are really fighting with the sweepers, and I mean, we're going to pass Clark. We could even get a podium out of this one. Despite things having gone a little bit wrong, can we get Longbow? Gliska's having a look for the race win. Can we get Longbow on the final lap? If I could stop for turn 1, maybe. Still cannot get stopped for turn 1. Here, we slide a little bit on the exit. We're all good. I don't think I've got quite the time. Silly mistakes from me, almost all at turn 1. Admittedly, one time caused by a big old horrific lag spike. Don't hit the tyre bundle through there. We don't. Is there going to be an opportunity here for a pass on that car before the finish line? Longbow's a little bit slow coming up here. We might have to go for it. Oh, we might have turned Longbow. We may possibly have put Longbow round. It's Wreckfest, however. Oh, I do not... Oh, no! I can't... Well, I think we're going to get pushed out of this one anyway. Not really a deserved one. Longbow did deserve the third, or at least the chance for a third. It might have got a bit scrappy in the end. You know what? I like the Hearse. That thing is damn quick. Ninetales, we know, is very fast. Had terrible luck, got stuck in traffic. However, the Hearse is definitely the way to go so far. Well, they might not have done amazingly well, but it's my turn to have a go with the sweeper now. I don't know what we're going to see from this vehicle particularly. Yeah, it got quite battered. on the most part in these previous races. The Hearses turned out pretty good. Gone to a little bit of a different circuit. This is the Vale Falls Reverse layout. I think it's that. I think that's the name of the track. I quite like this. I like the circuit in general. I haven't really driven around the reverse layout. I thought it'd be fun. Go somewhere a little bit different. Can we have a look around the outside up here? This is a big bundle of cars to sort of fire yourself into here. Oh no, we're on two wheels. We've lent on Ninetails. We're being turned in front of everybody. Ninetails very kindly got out of the throttle there. To be fair, Ninetails actually saves time there. By getting out of the throttle, if you keep pushing me along the road, you both get slowed down. We both lose a whole heap of time. So Ninetails actually backed out of the throttle, let me straighten the car up. And Ninetails had got past, although something has rolled in front and put them way out wide. So we're in ninth, but we are in the midst of the pack. Clark is making a little bit of a breakaway up at the front. We very nearly get rear-ended through there. There's a Hearse up on its side. There's a big crash between the Hearses. Up ahead. Oh, we got pushed into the side of Chris, whose car is in all manner of funky conditions, and might have almost fallen over through there. We're up to fourth now. Oh, Gliska tries to get alongside. Might make that successful. Does at least get to the door. We've got turned into Gliska. And we get pile drived into the wall. It's all gone. After the very clean races we've had to start with, this one's got a little bit squiffy. I'm actually quite close to being wrecked from all of that. I don't even know. I think it might have been... Ninetails Hearse, but I don't actually know. I only saw the very briefest bit of colour going on. We get a really, really good run here, but it's to the outside. Can I cut back underneath here? Maybe. It's another really good little battle between me and Gliska here for position. No, this time not over the lead. Oh, both me and Chris hit the car. Chris's car looks like a bloody crumpled up crisp packet going on over there. I don't know what happened to the door of that, but it's had a poorly time of it. There are a couple of Hearses battling over the podium spots. Gliska's had a big run into this first corner. Actually might make that work around the outside. It's a good pass. Can pull that one off. We may manage to sneak our way past Ewan for 7th place, which we do. We're up onto the outside. Ewan's going to have a look. I want to get past Chris's crumpled up car. Oh, that was brave and a little sketchy, I think, is the way to put it. Right, some of that damage may be done by me, because I got fired into the side of Chris at the start, didn't we? I remember now. Stevie's going to bounce off that inside curb. I'll take that position away. Thank you very much. Can we do anything about... I swear, we are literally... Oh, no! We're dead. We are out. That's twice we hit the same bit. I was about to say, I swear, every time we end up racing really closely with Gliska the whole way round. Unfortunately... Oh, no, that's not what we wanted. We wanted Game HUD. There we go. Unfortunately, that went horrifically badly wrong for me. Not Gliska's fault particularly. We tried to get it alongside. It was just not quite the right place. And all it took was a little bit of a nudge in the right direction. There is... a stuck car. Oh, that might have... I think it was left of my car. Chris's is quite badly wrecked up on the side there. So, Danger Man is in third. Lado is back here with the Hearse Brigade. Ninetails has had a torrid time of this one. That's my... Oh, that was bye-bye to my wreck. Lado just punted what was left. There's nothing left of my car anymore. My car's done. My car's out of it, unfortunately, here. It's a good... As I got some good racing going on in this one. Danger Man and Clark are having a big fight over this second place. Danger Man looking around the outside. Now, if you can keep the car there, you'll be on the inside for this next corner. Although, Danger Man does keep it there. You're then on the outside for turn one. Mind the kind of sticking out bit of curb as a cutback. Looking for that second place. Still they go side by side. Still they're battling for position on this final lap. Brazen is well out in front here. Brazen's got a mile lead, especially when the fighting like this is going on. They're side by side racing their way down the hills here. Brazen is going to win. Danger Man looks like might have run out of opportunity to find a way past Clark. Where is Brazen? Just so we at least follow the leader across the line. There is Brazen, who will take victory. Well done. Clark is going to come home in second. It looks like it's going to be a sweeper. Clean sweep. Second, third, fourth. I should have been fifth. Really, had I at least been fifth had I not had a big crash. Ewan is the best of the Hearses. Ninetails ended up without a wheel. That's what happened to that one. Stevie, I think, may have jumped out of it or may have crossed the finish line. There's Lado, hit the same bit that I did, lost a wheel before coming across the line. I mean, Lado did at least make it to the finish. I might have got quite killed. I'm not going to lie. Disappointing. It was a good race up until then for me. Look, it's Wreckfest. It happens. I found the same wall twice, and it's a really nasty bit of wall. Ninetails is going to just about come across the finish line. Me and Chris both dumped with the sweepers. However, the sweepers did get all the... I think maybe our half of the lobby might have got a slight better grip of the car building, but Yeah, excellent race. Was good fun. Shame it ended a little bit early for me. I don't even know if I don't think we even need a bucket. I think my car is done. There's nothing left. What better way to finish off testing out these new cars than a trip to Hellride? I don't know whether I want the sweeper here. I feel like a hearse with a lot of armour would probably be the way to go. However, we are here. We have intense damage on. We are going to try and survive for 5 laps around here. We're about to not survive for 5 laps around here. We are on the side and we are... Oh, not quite going to need a reset. Oh, what has happened to that? What the... What has happened to Chris's car? That's quite broken and poorly. Weird things have gone on the jump. Oh no! Oh, bugger me. Apparently it is destined to be a troublesome trip to Hellride for me here. Of course, this is literally the tiniest dink. I just wanted to see what's left of Chris's car. The tiniest dink off the side of Stevie's vehicle. Ooh! There's a Ninetales. That's the race leader has just gone flashing by. Chris's car is still... Chris's car looks more like a lowrider than anything else at this moment in time. We run up the banking. Our car is unhealthy, to say the least here. Well, at least we're going to be a part of a battle of the broken. Quite broken. Gliska's car, actually, at the front of this little group doesn't look too bad. Just had Ewan do a side swipe, although Ewan's almost fallen over in doing said side swipe. Oh, I don't want to carry all that speed up here, particularly if I can help it. Ooh, Danger Man was through the middle there. Ow. Ow. Owls. Many of the owls have gone on. I'm going to have to try and just limp. We've gone to limp around now for the remainder of this race. We're really going to have to just limp around. Stevie's a little pinball down the bottom over there. Ewan's pinged off the door of somebody. That might have even been the leader. I'm not 100%. Either the leader or a car a mile back. I don't know which. So there's the leader. There's Danger Man and Ninetales. They are the race leaders. So Ewan is in 7th with half health. I have a quarter health. I mean, one hit, to be fair, at Hellride, one hit can kill. At Hellride, all it takes is one good hit and you will be knocked out, or very severely knocked out, or severely damaged sometimes. So 27 hit points is not very many. I just saw somebody fall off there. Oh! Now, we generally have a rule where if you can take the jump, you must take it. Oh, God. The only exceptions being, of course, when there is something physically blocking your way, like Ninetales bobbling down the hill where I didn't know where that car's going to end up. I'm not going to risk that, not when I've got 27 hit points. I don't even think I could get it on there without there being, more often than not, the chance of me just smacking into Ninetales. So, yeah, that was the option to take there. Did I lose a wheel? No. So I've got a wheel buckled under my car at the moment. Now, that's fine, as long as it stays like that. If it falls off, we have a lot of trouble. If it stays like that, we're drivable. It's weird, it's Wreckfest, it's how the damage works, basically. Ewan is a little bit down the road from us at the moment here. Oh, I thought that was Ewan. No, Ewan is out now. Bumpy's a little bit down the road from us. Oh! No! No! Mayday! Mayday! Panic and have a crash went on there. Ninetales is heavily, heavily broken somewhere. Is that Ewan? I think that's what's left of Ewan's car. Possibly. So, Ninetales had a really big crash, was very broken, and I was trying not to... I can't afford to hit anything at the moment. This is the problem. When I got 22 health, I really cannot afford to hit anything whatsoever. We're behind Chris now. We're going to take this jump. There are the leaders. Yeah, Lado. Oh, Chris spun in front of us. There's nothing left of the front of my car. There's nothing left of the back of Chris's car either. Whatsoever in this state. There was somebody along the bottom, but I don't know, where are they? Oh, Ewan's down there. Oh, Ewan's is completely knackered. So Ewan's car's had it. There's nothing left of that thing. It's missing wheels. The front end of it's like a triangle. It's come to a point. Not really a car shape anymore. There is Lado, who is the race leader. Where is Danger Man and Ninetales? There's Ninetales with whatever's left of that. Brazen is not very far away at all. Is Brazen's car breaking down here on the final lap? It looks like it might be. It looks like Brazen's lost a wheel in all of this. Oh no! We've got murdered by a Bumpy, and Bumpy died killing me. I'm not sure what the kamikaze was for there. This is going to get a 1-2. Ninetales is going to take that second place probably, unless Danger Man might get this final lap better. Depending on, we'll have to wait and see how this one goes. Yeah, Danger Man is going to get second ahead of Ninetales in this, as Ninetales was too broken. Brazen is going to come home in 5th place in the end. Chris managed to overtake that car. Chris's car is not really a car anymore. That's not healthy in it. That's really quite... That's not going to hold on to 4th, I wouldn't have thought, as it runs towards the finish line. It might just do it. Bloody hell. Fair play if that thing survives, which it does, to cross the line. We end up 6th after getting slaughtered by, I think it was a bumpy Hearse. Not quite sure. I don't even know if they were actually aiming for us or whether they just went up, just taking a different route and went up the hill, not realising I was going to be there. Whichever way, we got killed good and proper. Damn it. We almost looked like we might have been on the podium or getting a little bit better up, but things transpired. It went downhill for us. Well, there we go. That's a look at a couple of the new cars here on Wreckfest. Quite good fun. The Hearse is actually pretty damn quick. I've got to give it credit. The Hearse is certainly competitive. I was going to say competitive. It's a pretty decent vehicle, surprisingly, for some racing. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.